What's up, everybody? This is McD Sports 4 coming to you today. Just recapping these Friday games, Thursday games, Wednesday games, whatever games happen on the weekdays. We'll start off with tonight's games. The first one we're going to start off with is the one that actually ended a few hours ago. Webster Clan, how you doing? Um, and that was the Virginia versus Miami game. Miami won 17-9. That game, Virginia's offense, that's what cost them the game. Third and ones, you cannot sit up there and fail on them. Fourth and ones, I mean, when it's third and short, fourth and short, for some reason the Virginia offense is bad. I don't get it. It was the same thing against Notre Dame. I just don't get it. So that's the difference. Bronco Mendenhall, by the way, reminds me a lot of Mark Richt. He'll win you a lot of games, but he'll sit up there and not show any emotion. More on, well, I'll hold my thoughts on what I was about to say. But that's basically Virginia. Then Oregon, not Oregon, Miami. They got a huge win thanks to their defense. We'll see what happens. Look at Miami's schedule: Pitt, Florida State, and Duke. Kind of look like some losses possibly. So we'll see what happens. But Miami, huge win for them tonight. If they lost this game, their season would have been over. The other big game tonight, Colorado versus number 13 Oregon. Oregon's going to win this game 45-3. It looks like West Colorado, where they're actually playing in Colorado, so it's going to be 45-3 Oregon in this one. Colorado looks like they're not even on the same field as Oregon, so that's kind of disappointing if you're a Colorado fan. I thought that Colorado would at least cover that 20-point spread. I said 33-16. It looks like that's not going to happen. Oregon, they look like the best team in the Pac-12. After they lost to Auburn last second, they went ahead and basically blown out all of their opponents. So Oregon, in my opinion, they are the best team in the Pac-12. They have a test against Washington and Seattle. They can win that. I think there's no argument that they are the best team in the Pac-12. Colorado, we'll see what happens. They look like a bubble team, which is around 6 wins. We'll see what happens. But overall, pretty disappointing tonight in Colorado. I thought they were going to cover. The other game that happened tonight, I watched actually the whole game of this one. Actually, I watched all 3 games. I watched the whole game of all 3 of them tonight. That game was Colorado State versus New Mexico, some Mountain West action right there. Listen, New Mexico's terrible. Colorado State, they're not that good. 35-21 Colorado State. Both of these teams are terrible. I mean, especially New Mexico. This was the second game of New Mexico that I watched. Terrible. I mean, New Mexico is gotta offer. Bob Davie, he's in his 6th, 7th year. I mean, my God, he should be fired. Colorado State's not much better, but it does kind of maybe save their season, and maybe they could win some Mountain West games, pull off a few upsets, and make a bowl game. I highly doubt it. Both of those teams look god awful. Some of the Thursday night games, you had NC State taking down Syracuse 16-10. Uh, Good win for NC State at home. I don't know. Okay, yeah, good win for NC State at home. I mean, NC State is one of those teams that they're going to be middle of the road, and we'll see what happens. But good win for NC State at home. Syracuse, listen, Syracuse, they're going to be a 6-6 team. They'll make a bowl game, see if they win or lose their bowl game. The other matchup was UL Monroe versus Texas State. I forget the score of that game, so I'm getting it up for you real quickly right here. Well, actually, I can do this. I don't have to get it up on my phone. I can do it right here because it's set up that you guys can still see my face, but I can pull up a computer screen. See what we got here. Oops. Okay. Hold on. Let me get you a score. Let's get you a score. There we go. Oh, Give me a score. There we go. 24-14 UL Monroe. I knew UL Monroe won, but I just forgot the score against Texas State. UL Monroe, they're 2-0 in the Sun Belt. So that's pretty good. I didn't watch any of this game. I only caught some of the Syracuse NC State game, to be completely honest with you. Texas State, though, they're known to be one of the worst teams in the Sun Belt. We'll see what happens. They're 2-4. They are 1-1 in the Sun Belt, so they do have a win in the Sun Belt. But we'll see what happens. But good win for you on the road. It's always good to get a win on a weeknight on the road. Your Wednesday night game, Appalachian State versus Louisiana. Appalachian State they went on the road and got the win against Louisiana 17-7. Appalachian State they might have to be considered into the AP top 25 or at least in my top 25. That is a big win for Appalachian State. This could be a preview of your Sun Belt championship right there. Appalachian State they look like the better team. I caught the second half of this one, so I didn't watch the first half, but Appalachian State looked like the better team, and at least in that second half. I'm also going to talk about the NFL game that happened on Thursday. Giants versus Patriots. Patriots won 35-14. Listen, Patriots, they are the best team in the AFC. Giants, Daniel Jones looked bad. He really did. I watched all of that game. Daniel Jones looked bad. And listen, that game was a game for about 3 quarters, and then the Patriots ran away with it. But that's okay if you're the Giants. I think overall the Giants they're a 6-7 win team this year. They'll win a few more games, but the Patriots they look like the best team, at least in the AFC. So that's kind of what happened during your weeknight games. We have a big Saturday tomorrow. The games I will be watching tomorrow at noon on my main TV right there will be Texas Oklahoma. On the BTV will be uh, Temple versus Memphis, South Carolina versus Georgia, and I forgot the third game, but there's a third game that I threw on the list in case both of those games go bad. On my laptop, I watch games on my laptop as well. That will be the Maryland Purdue game. 3:30 my main TV that will have the Florida State versus Clemson game. The second TV, which I could stream games on because I like streaming games with CBS because it just looks nicer. It's going to be your Alabama Texas A&M game. Laptop is going to have either Baylor is either going to have Texas Tech and Baylor or either Iowa State and West Virginia, depending on how the games are. 7:30, 7 o'clock, we'll just call it 7 o'clock. Main TV will have the Florida LSU game. I will be streaming or actually change that. I'll actually have the ABC game on, and Penn State and Iowa. I'll be streaming the Florida LSU game, and then on here I'll be having the USC Notre Dame game on. So that's where I'm going to be watching, and then the 10 o'clock games. Once the Penn State Iowa game wraps up, I'll be watching one of the Mountain West games. And then once the Florida LSU game wraps up, I'll be watching one of the other Mountain West games. I think the main TV is going to have Wyoming, San Diego State. The other TV, the one that I can stream on, I believe is going to have Hawaii, Boise State. And then the laptop's going to have Washington, Arizona. So that's going to be what I'm going to be watching, basically. If anything else comes on interesting, I can always bring it up on my laptop or my streaming TV most of the time. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm going to be watching. Let's see what's happening in the comment section. Trust Clan getting ready for Penn State Iowa game. I will be watching that. Congrats on 200. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. And I was thrilled on 200. But that's basically all I have. I'll stick around for another minute before I go ahead and go bath. And we'll watch Undisputed. I haven't watched Undisputed yet today. I usually watch Undisputed every day, but it actually just popped on. Is this the 2.5 hour one? Because sometimes they condense it. They condensed it 2 hours. So that's fine. That's fine. But I'll watch this. And fall asleep to it. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. This is basically my recap of the weeknight games. To just sum it up in all of one. But thanks for watching. D the Bees here. Signing off.